Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Danganronpa, and you're probably wondering why we're on the main menu. Well, I wanted to explain to you guys that I kind of screwed some things up. So, I was trying to record what is to be this episode back to back with the previous episode, and I kind of got to like the second bullet time event before realizing that I never started recording again after I had stopped the previous recording. And so we're kind of missing some of the stuff. We didn't miss much. I like how this is saved right before the trial, so we don't have like any of the stuff that's happened in the trial yet. But everything before that, there's nothing I can really do about it. This is my own stupid fault because I go saving over the previous save. I should do multiple saves. From here on out, I'm going to do multiple saves. I'm so sorry about this. But basically, all that you guys missed was we went into where the elevator is that takes us down. Toko wasn't there. Monokuma had to run and grab Toko, kicking and screaming, and bring her in there. Then we rode the elevator down, got to the trial room, and Monokuma redecorated the trial room in honor of a new death. And it's all yellow and gold now, and it's very pretty. You'll see that in a minute. And then I think we just did all of our pre-trial prep, which was looking at all of the rules and stuff, and selecting our... Oh, no, we're here, see? We didn't have to do that. So just... What? Alright, let's recap our truth bullets real quick. But yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry that I screwed that up like that, because... Like, I didn't realize until my dogs were tearing up my bed behind me and they were knocking shit on the ground. So I had to, like, stop, and then I came back, and when I come back, I, check to make sure everything's going right, and, it's still picking me up. But, yeah, it was not recording whatsoever because I never started the recording. And so I'm really sorry about that, and I'm really sorry that you guys missed Toko being dragged kicking and screaming. So, anywho, we are, this is all of our, truth bullets. This is all of our evidence. We have the file saying how she was found killed and how she was, like, had a blow to the head and all that. We have Sakura's account, which was Sakura talking about how, she wanted to get stronger, but she wouldn't exercise with Hina or her. There's the dumbbell, which is the murder weapon. Mondo was talking about how Chihiro would tell anyone who was willing to hear about it that she wanted to get stronger. We have our card reader, and we already know all about that in the e-handbook stuff. We know that there was a broken e-handbook in the hall, and we thought it was Leon's for a bit, and then Monokuma showed up and was like, nope, not Leon. Well, it wouldn't have been broken by, I'm not going to say it's not Leon's, because I don't know if it's Leon's or not. But it wouldn't have been broken by all the baseballs getting to his gut, so something else must have broken it. And we have Jack's case file, which displays all of the ways that her victims, if we're going to be honest, that her victims were murdered, how they were all strung up with scissors in their arms. It wasn't with cord. And then we have Hina's account. Whoa. What? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Oh yeah, we got Hina's account, what was this? Oh yeah, that she didn't want to hang out with the other girls. Like, she was comfortable around dudes, and that was probably because, even though she's a shy, cutesy girl, she's a bit of a tomboy at heart. We have a bloodstain in the locker room, the boys' locker room, that suggests that that's where the murder actually took place. We have, the two switch posters, which also suggest that the murder took place in the boys' locker room and not the girls'. Chihiro's handbook is missing. It's completely gone. We don't know where it is. It's MIA. Oh yeah, we have Chihiro's body's thing that she was strung up with a cord. She wasn't strung up with scissors. So we know for sure that Genocide Jack did not kill her. Toko did not kill this girl. Somebody else did and was trying to make it look like a Genocide Jack murder. Sakura mentioned how the carpet was all scrubbed clean. And... oh wait! I had that confused last time. Because the boys' locker room had the bloodstain on it, and then the girls' locker room was scrubbed clean, so it wouldn't have had the bloodstain on it. So that's interesting. Library desk lamp. However, the extension cord is missing to this one, and that's what's used to tie Chihiro up. And then Celeste saw Chihiro sneaking out at night to go exercise, is what we assume. And then we have to get our set of skills, and I was informed last time that I did not pick any of these skills. And so we got Lost in Thought, which will increase the time limit for each phase, effective during the class trial. So that gives us a higher time limit. We got our Voice, which increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. So that'll come in handy for that final battle, I think, right? And then, more bullets! More bullets for us, so all very nice! Let's see, this one was a gift from Sayaka. I think Vocabulary came from Toko, and then... who'd Lost in Thought come from? I don't remember who gave us Lost in Thought, but I'm pretty sure Vocabulary came from Toko. Was it Celeste? I don't think it was Celeste. Who all have we... oh wait, that might have been Hiro. Because we did hang out with Hiro once. We have hung out with Toko, Sayaka, Celeste, and Hiro in the past. I'm very sure about that. Anywho, let's get on to the trial. I've wasted enough time. So finish our preparations. Class trial, all rise! But see, look how nice the room is. It's all like gold. I love the gold color. I love those warm colors.
Your votes will determine the results.
Yes, we know this.
If you can figure out
who done it, we already know
I'll
these.
punish everyone besides.
Yes, okay, we know this one.
Then. Let's talk about the murder weapon.
Yay, murder weapon! First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. It's kind of great that, you know, we at least have all this stuff still. We only really missed the elevator ride. That's all we missed. So, locker room dumbbell. I already know these because, you know, I've been through the first 2 bullet time battles. And actually, you screwed up a bunch on the first 2 because I forgot that you're supposed to be contradicting statements.
What instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
This. Oh no, I missed it! Poop.
Certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Wasn't it? Yeah, but that's what it was. It was Hiro's iron pipe thing. And then we get a new thing that gets introduced. I don't think it's during this one. I think it's during the next one.
It appears it was a head wound.
Okay, next one, next one.
To the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It was an iron pipe.
No, what the? Oh, butts.
That certainly would make
Can I
a powerful weapon.
skip any of this? What the fuck was that? What was that? Weapon used at the scene of crime. Oh! That's a thing! I didn't... Okay.
According to the Monokuma file,
That has to do with those stars. I have no idea what...
what kind of blunt
Okay,
instrument could
let's
it
try
have
this
been?
again, shall we?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Yes, an iron pipe! That's what I'm trying to break. That shouldn't have taken as long as it did. I'm sorry.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell? Found at the scene of the crime?
You know, because it's splattered in blood and
It
whatever.
was covered in blood. And there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Oh, was her... Did she have, like,
As far
dumbbell
as I'm
prints on her
concerned,
head? I didn't notice
there's
that.
No
I
mistake
just noticed the
and
blood.
No room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
No! We just didn't gather any evidence!
That's so creepy.
Really? Like, we've already been through this with the first trial and they're
Don't
still
worry.
complaining?
I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
I still love the twitchy
Hero's
little
killer is
animations.
the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Yes, but Thea, have you worked out who Genocide Jack is yourself? Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer? Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? I need a refresher on this because I can't quite remember what I'm supposed to do with it. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach a silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you take your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the noise won't appear at all, in which case you can forget about the silencer and all that stuff. Okay, so right mouse button. I need a refresher on that. And this is as far as I've gotten. I haven't gotten any further than this, so, yeah. Genocide Jack's case file.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
Yes.
I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't even notice
What
that.
makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on.
Okay, I think it's this next one.
There's just no proof for it.
Boom! We got the Genocide Jack case file. Alright! Whew! And that's it. This is as far as I got, because,
I might know one reason he
like,
could
right
be
after
involved.
this
What?
line over...
I found this file while I was looking around the archive.
Yeah,
in the
this
library.
one, right here. This is where I stopped because the dogs were, like, throwing shit on the ground. But, yeah, and I love that he says this. It's like, oh, I found the file while I was looking in the library. It's not like Bia handed it to you or
I guess it's some
anything.
kind of confidential
It's not like he
file
even
the
showed
police
you where the
put together
archive
about the
was.
Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the
You should
library?
really look in the library. There's a lot of shit in there, bro.
Of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Don't
More
know if that's...
importantly, it outlines all the specifics of
True.
every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
That was that they got
First
strung
is
up in
that
the
a
blue
bloody
message. Yep.
message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob list.
Hifumi, why?
No. It's actually blood.
Thank you, Hina. You know what's up.
More important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
See,
Never
this is
made
what's
public?
most damning
What the hell
about
is it?
Bia.
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Oh, well, thank you for letting me take over for this. That was actually kind of cool of him. But here's the thing that's kind of damning for Bia is the fact that he's the only one who knows about this besides us, and we already know because of how the body was positioned and stuff that it would not have been Toko, because Toko would have used scissors and to string him up, and instead it was an extension cord that just happened to be attached to Bia's lamp. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body, where the murder took place, how the victim was positioned, and the bloody message left behind. It was how they were how they were positioned. What I was just talking about.
In every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
There was a kind of key difference there, though.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
Well, I mean,
There's only one logical answer I can think of.
it could have accessed the archive, or it
culprit
could have
in
been...
this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Clearly.
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
Oh, he did know! Oh, don't you call Toko out on that. Oh, Toko.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
But she's so good! At least Hifumi's on our side with this, but no, he's telling the truth here. Toko, calm it down.
Wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like blodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of
Nah, I don't think she actually has a phobia, but I think it's what sets
Is
her off.
Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Here we go.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Because where would be the fun in it if it wasn't? It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is, she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Woo! Hangman's Gambit. Oh, shoot, I forgot about this. Wait, what? I don't remember. I don't know what he's trying to say. Is it the S? No. Is it the T? Nope. Okay, very wrong. Okay, it has to be the I, right? Is it the S? Okay, it is an S. No. No. Oh? L? I'm not sure what we're spelling here. Is it the A? No? So what is the C? Is it the Z? I have no idea what we're spelling here. What? We have 2 letters left. Oh, it's a schizo? Okay, so I have to hit them multiple times. I thought it might have been schizo, but I was getting confused there because none of them were breaking.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too.
Yeah, it was most definitely in the
I thought
file.
that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
So she doesn't.
Okay.
She's not
But
fully aware of
still,
what's going on.
Go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable.
No, it's not, Bia.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Yeah, because she did get kind of hysterical there, man. But that's what kind of confirmed it for us. The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality, it has to do with her behavior, is her behavior changed.
I got it!
She got all
You're talking
crazy
about
and
how she
laughing and
started
stuff,
acting
right?
Totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Freaking seizure tongue. I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. Yeah, and that's our proof.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Yeah, she got really happy about it.
Adjectives to my tone without permission.
Toko,
Not to
sweet
mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other
No
words,
stutter anything.
within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can't.
I feel so bad for Toko. Is she aware though? That's the question.
when
Is she aware of her
Toko
other
trapped herself in
side?
her room, it's because she was scared of
Oh yeah,
Genocide
then she'd have
Jack?
to be aware, right? Because she won't let anybody in. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. That's right. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Aw, Toko. She was
reason
trying to
she
protect
locked
people.
herself in
She
her
thought it
room
was
wasn't
herself,
to
but
keep
it's
other
not.
people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting
She was
out.
trying to protect everybody because she's a good person deep down.
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Actually, he did seem to kind of understand that it was her before any of this even went down, so that's questionable.
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her.
What?
What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell
He
her?
already knew! She told him already, and he already knew!
Just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Oh my god, you asshole.
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
And he took advantage of the entire situation. Bia, I was starting to trust you, man. I was starting to like you, and then you freaking go and pull this crap on her. I like Toko more, bro.
And
I'm
that
sorry.
trepidation
We cannot
is
be
what's
our buddy
caused her
cops
to have
anymore.
Such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
And here I was going to befriend you out of spite and everything. Oh, Toko, you poor
This
dear.
is all a lie. Right, Toko?
It's not a lie.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Dude, that was so cruel to manipulate her like that.
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You
Oh,
have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I
dude.
didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy
Dude.
tale.
That's so harsh.
Besides, you broke your promise first.
What promise?
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
But she hasn't.
But in spite of that promise,
Aw, Toko. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. She thinks she did it, but we all know she didn't, right, guys? But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. Ah, Toko, baby.
If I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Oh, you douche, Bia! Come on, man.
That's the only reason I promised.
Oh.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said
Oh
that.
wait, did she delusion this again?
But you weren't.
She
able
does
to
that
do it.
sometill. She makes
You
things up
just
in her head and they're not
couldn't
real,
resist
but
that rush
still,
you got
no
from killing.
excuse.
Could you?
No excuse to be this evil, Bia.
I swear I tried to control it, but...
Oh, Toko, you can. You have.
What a disappointment.
She did control it, Bia. I can't believe you're framing her like this, bro.
Well, the opening act is nearly
It's
finished.
not.
All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
Person?
Wait, what?
You don't mean...
No. Don't force her to do that. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom. But in the next second... Oh, shit. Hi, crazy eyes!
Hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
What the fuck is with the tongue? Hi, nice. Oh, Genocide Jill. So she's not a Jack.
What the heck?
Oh.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate
Oh
murderer
God,
being
she's so
Genocide Jack.
happy.
Let's go with Genocide Jill.
It's disturbing is what it is.
What happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
Aw, is this because of all the shit that people used to do to her when she was younger?
You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
Ah, the mouth.
So intense.
You think?
Like they say, sound and murderous mind, sound and murderous body.
Jesus.
Different from the one we've come to know.
Yeah, I don't like Jill.
Well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has
Oh
a
my
top
God,
and a
she's
bottom,
Two-Face.
Or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun.
You're not shining bright as the sun. You're just... Jesus Christ, it's like she's possessed by Boo. It's so messed up. This is the murderous being Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
Fumi, choose your words very carefully, brother.
What's up?
That's almost an adorable face. That tongue, though.
I think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind.
God damn it.
Of all masterminds.
You're not in the city. Okay, thank you.
It's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid!
You're both equally creepy, dude.
The police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again.
Oh my God. Makoto, can you snap her out of this? You are buddies with her.
This murderous fiend
I mean, her
is
other side.
responsible for Chihiro's death.
Bia, it's
Clearly
not.
motive, so there should be
Oh, maybe she'll speak up now.
Motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
But what would be the
If
point
a secret
here?
like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
But then why? No, this wouldn't make any sense, dude, because that would be Toko asking you to die for her. That's not anything that she would have let happen
So
back
she had a very
before this
clear motive
trial.
to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
Jill, can you please speak up and say
As much as I hate to admit it,
thank you?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Yeah, it is pretty weird, but it's clearly
But nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really
clearly been staged to be like this, so.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Dude, look at her. She's so psychotic. She would proudly take credit for any of this. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all this. Dun dun. Make your argument. Okay, status of the dead body. Yeah, how it was tied up and not done with the shears.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
I know you didn't.
But do you really expect any of us to
I believe it.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now
Okay, I think spacebar slows everything, right?
Compare your past murders to this incident. The modus operandi matches completely.
Oh, sorry.
What more
Poop.
proof do we
Okay, I
need?
think that was what I was supposed to be hitting. Oh shoot, look at my health, dude.
Give it up. You killed her.
No. Okay, so it's number 4 over there. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to be hitting. Okay, wait, I should prove what we're at.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
What's it say on the thing?
say that? But do you really expect?
I'm trying to see what it says when you slow it down.
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Wish we had more health.
Change things.
Anybody knew who we could befriend to get a bit more health?
When you compare your past murders to this incident,
The
the
there we
modus operandi matches completely.
Nope, it does not, Bia. Now, either he was stupid enough to, like, do this whole thing wrong, or somebody else is involved.
I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Scissors versus cord.
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Oh, is she going to point out?
Murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular
So she's
way
going
of
to point out the
doing things.
scissors.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
I worked at an Italian restaurant. Not really.
What happened to Chihiro?
It was a good one, too. Or at least it was. And then I left, and I don't know, things kind of went down after that.
This is no creation of mine.
We have a new one, though. New one's pretty good. Oh, they have a great lobster
In
bisque.
a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide
Did Makoto
Jack
actually
cases
catch it?
and this one.
The clear difference between the murders. In the photos from the Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and stomach. You'll see a clear... Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. Is it the style of the bloody message or the victim's fatal injury? Oh, the injury, probably, because the stabbing. Stabbing would have been what killed it.
The cause of death is different.
Yes, you got it?
In the Genocide
Oh
Jack
yeah, because it
murders,
goes
all the victims were killed the same
like
way.
the two at some point of the torso.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of
Good
scissors.
for you, Makoto. I thought you weren't noticing shit, but look
But
at you.
Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Boom.
Yes, that is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
Okay, so is it written in different ways?
the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
I don't know. I'm kind of getting a little hungry.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Is it because of the scissors? The second difference related to how she was suspended in the pose. Okay, we know this one. What was used to suspend her?
I got it!
Oh, good. We're regaining health.
The killer used to suspend her?
Oh yeah,
They
right.
used
Cord.
Some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Except it wasn't rope.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
It was the scissors that they were murdered with.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Dude, she must be like super strong to just be able to stab those hard enough into concrete for that to...
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the rearranged.
They are quite pretty. Those are a nice pair of scissors.
I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else?
What?
Big Mac said there's 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Oh, we're Big Mac? That's so nice.
Are you referring to me?
You got a nickname. Be happy with it.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
So, Jill likes us. That's good to know. At least she's in our corner.
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
They were slightly older men.
Pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Pattern?
Figure that
I
out.
think, like, one was 22 and the other was 32. Are they going up in age?
That little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. Oh, is it all that they're all men? If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is, I think I figured out. Because Chihiro was her friend, because Chihiro was her lover, because Chihiro was a girl. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I don't think it's because it's her lover.
Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money.
Woo!
What are you talking about?
So we have successfully disproved Toko, I think. So now the question is who the real killer is, right? They're all dudes! Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuro Honda, 17. 23-year-old Shoji. Kano is 14. Takeshi is 30. Yeah, so they're all dudes. They're all men.
They're all guys?
Yep.
That's right. The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men.
Oh my god, Bia, you would have been next if Toko didn't like you so much.
So embarrassed.
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it. I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl. And the movie side of me just hates it.
Wait, what?
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam.
What?
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
So now...
You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is.
Oh, you have more stuff for us
It's
to
a different
refute?
matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
But she wanted to...
Slowly.
I bet that's the first time you have ever heard that, Bia.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival.
She is an artist. She does speak passionately about being an artist.
Luke, I did kill to survive. Why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
Too true.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
Oh, by the way, Jill, I have a pair of scissors lying somewhere within my inventory, I'm pretty sure. So do you want that, or do you just prefer the ones that you make yourself?
Dumbbell. Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in this.
I have scissors. And wait, but wouldn't the sewing kits probably have scissors?
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of prized
Okay.
envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, so you don't want my scissors? I have some nice ones.
Still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Wait, what? Oh shit! Okay, so that's more proof.
She's fully equipped. That's right.
Wait, dun dun! Oh, that's great.
Anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong!
Gutter dogs, all of you.
Okay, can we get to the main problem here then? Like who the actual killer is?
That rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Oh, who would be somebody who could tie a knot well though? Because we know it has to be one of the boys since it happened in the boys' locker room. Like 100% sure of that. I don't know, Taka. Maybe you're not quite the Boy Scout that we think you are. And you being like, oh, he might know how to tie knots well. Could have you been you, Taka?
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous
But why would
villain
he know
really
about
be
Genocide Jack?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah, and Bia.
Yeah.
But I'm not so sure Bia's that stupid.
Real deal and not some copycat
But I mean, he's
killer
kind
or
of
whatever.
proven himself a little stupid here if he thinks we'd all believe that without figuring it out. Actually, hold on. There is one person who could have copied Genocide Jack's cases. Oh, it's Bia. It's Bia. Damn it, Bia!
Here's my answer.
I'm sorry, bro. We were great buddy cops, but...
It's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Yep.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did
I
it?
think so. I think that's the
The
answer.
reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it.
And he thought we'd just believe him.
This man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire.
Jill, you're just as bad as Toko sometimes.
What's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Do you have something to...
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
You're very calm about all this, man.
Looking back and thinking about it now,
You were the first one to go to the door, though, of the
you
locker.
were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Yeah, you were right on it, man. At the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. Yeah, you knew exactly where to go, bro.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Yes.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
That does make sense, but...
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
How... Oh yeah, the Chihiro was
Okay then.
scared of
What's so strange
exercising in front of people, right?
Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
God damn it, Bia. There was a clear contradiction in what Bia's just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added to non-stop debates. What do you like? Of course, because we just keep on adding all the freaking elements. Just throw it on the pile. Alright, next we're going to add in something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flash back? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. So, we take one of the weak spots that's not the thing and use it against another one? Okay, Monokuma file number 2.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Okay.
So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
I'm not seeing
What's so
anything.
strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
I am a little bit lost. Okay, hearing Bia comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realize there's a clear contradiction there. Because it doesn't make sense how he could have known before we'd even found it. Oh yeah, he did it because we didn't know that Chihiro was the one who was dead.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls'
Is this
locker
correct?
room,
I don't know if this is right or if I'm supposed to use the other one on this.
Natural reaction for any guy!
I guess it has to be this way.
The victim was Chihiro.
We hadn't found Chihiro yet. We wouldn't have known.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Bing, bing,
so
bing.
your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
He is super cocky about all this.
Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Are you gonna pull Leon here, bro?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
I probably have something more. What's with Bia's attitude? Oh, I don't know. It's not because we're accusing him of murder. It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's still acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
Either he's super confident in his abilities, or it's not him.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Is it? Because I am blind.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Maybe? Okay, the differences between this case and the other genocide. Oh, the cord! The extension cord! The evidence that proves Bia is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? It's the extension cord! I know what it is. Library desk lamp. Woo! Okay. So, this is what we use, right?
The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
No.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Is it the library desk lamp?
Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
No.
That's right. It absolutely was.
No, it wasn't.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
It came from...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
It's the...
I'd never seen that rope before in my
life. Wait.
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden.
Wait, no, that was the wrong thing to do. Okay, no, but I should have shot it with the library desk lamp. I should have shot with the...
The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
How do I shoot
I
it?
use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Yeah, because I need... Okay, so I see. I didn't have to use the flashback thing at all. That would have been useful, but that's not what I needed. So, just when he says that he never saw it before, library desk lamp, you fucking liar, it was the extension cord.
Indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
And...
I'd never seen that
boom!
rope before in my life.
No! No!
Obviously,
Fucking...
somebody
No!
else
You
had it hidden
gotta go through all this shit again. I wish we could just skip some of the freaking...
Between the cases?
Like,
You want me to explain
isn't there...
it again?
Wait, what? That's not what I was doing.
I use my very own special scissors.
I know what it is! I know what it is!
But Chihiro was...
Come on, get to the Bia part. I know what to do here.
Was it not?
The extension cord. The extension cord. Come on.
Very fishy indeed about that
Where'd you get it, huh?
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Just give me a moment.
From, huh?
All right, here we go. Here we
Never
go.
seen that rope before in my life.
Lying sack of shit.
No, that's wrong.
Dun dun dun. You actually look surprised there for a minute.
Actually,
Oh, sorry it took so long with that. I
I've seen
just...
it before.
I thought I could get it before the thing, but, never mind.
Because you see, that rope, or should I say...
Extension cord.
Extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Dun dun dun.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
You've been using it like
And the
non-stop.
same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Boom shaka.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that.
Ho ho ho.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Now we got him.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
Not the girls.
Intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Almost. He's doing it again. He's totally calm and unconcerned, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
So, is he not involved?
That's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Maybe not?
Disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? so he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Except,
sorry.
wait, didn't he
Hold on just a
say
second. I think we need to talk about this a little more.
being the voice of reason, Makoto?
Need to. We've already decided who did it.
Except something's not adding up.
Still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still
Didn't
bothering
he
you?
say, like, towards the beginning that he
killed
wouldn't
her
have
in
done
the
it?
girls' locker room,
Or
then
something like
disguised
that? Like
my
he wouldn't
crime.
risk taking part in murder?
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath.
Dude, he's like, fuck it if I'm going down and taking the rest of you with
What
me.
about all that bothers you?
Wait. What was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept what Bia said is the truth? No, I don't think so. There's something there's definitely something off about what he said. It's, the scene of the crime, yeah. But we're going to continue that in this, I guess, now.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
But it actually took place in the boys' locker room. Anywho, this is where we're going to end it for today because we're out of time. I'm not going to do what I did last time and just run non-stop. I'm going to actually end it here. I'm probably going to continue back to back with this one. I am going to remember to, you know, actually start recording it this time because it's like fresh in my mind. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't think it's Bia though. I'm growing like increasingly more convinced that it's not Bia. Like all the evidence seems to be pointing to him, but that's the weird thing. Could he have told somebody else about the Genocide Jack murders other than us? Or could somebody else have found out about it? Because, I mean, if so, that would be like super, super fucking clever of them, whoever it was. Because, like, imagine this. Imagine you know about the Genocide Jack murders and then... Oh, that would be so insane, because they would have to know about the Jack murders, and then they would have to know about Bia knowing about the Jack murders, and then they would arrange it in whatever fashion. They probably wouldn't have been as, like, you know, keen on the details as Bia, but, like, arrange it to look like a Jack murder, and then frame it so everything links back to Bia instead of whoever they are. That's fucking brilliant. But, yeah, I don't know who it could be. It has to be one of the guys, I think. That or it's one of the girls and they took Leon's thing. Because there's no guarantee... Wait, could the broken one be Chihiro's missing ebook? That could be what it is. Because there's that one broken handbook that's in the lobby. That could be Chihiro's. It's some... But how would she... Yeah, how would she have broken it though? And then somebody could have Leon's, and then one of the girls could easily access it. Celeste would be clever enough to do this. Kyoko would probably be clever enough to do this. They're much more likely suspects than any of the guys, I think. Like, I think Taka's too good for this. Mondo was practically in love with her. I mean, come on. No, he wasn't in love with her, but they were getting close, and it was getting cute, and then they had to go fuck it all over. And then, Hifumi. I don't think Hifumi could kill anybody, even if he wanted to. Not even Chihiro, dude. I think Chihiro could out-freaking win Hifumi in an instant. And then, Bia, I'm pretty sure he said he wouldn't take a risk on killing people. I'm like 90% sure of that. I don't remember too well, but I think he said something along that lines early on. So, I'm pretty sure it's not Bia. I don't... It has... Maybe it's one of the girls, maybe it's one of the guys. I don't fucking know. It's all up in the air right now. And we'll find out next time. But for now, like and subscribe if you guys want to. And thank you for watching.